you did something really malicious, which obviously I wouldn't want you to do. And so the same thing is for the LLCs. When you have them and so on, Warren's going to talk about that. I would say go ahead, get started, get deals. And if you can, in parallel, start your legal entity, whatever it is. But if you get the deals before, well, you got to make your decision. What we did, I just can share with you what we did. We just bought them, put them into our own name, and as soon as we had the LLC, we wrote another deed and put them into the LLC. Done. Right? Very simple. Simple as that. And that was only a few weeks. And ever since, we buy them only in our LLCs. All right. And then the other building blocks are really the core pieces of your business. Now, you saw earlier in the first session, I talked about 8 steps. Now here, if you go above legal structure, there's only 4 steps. Because these are the 4 most important pieces. It really comes down to it. It comes down to you got to find an area that is actually good for this business. Number 2, you got to get a list, because if you don't have a list and if you don't send out letters, then there's not going to be deals. It's like it always gets me something like this stuff. Like this stuff doesn't work. Well, have you sent out any letters? No, I haven't. Well, perhaps you try that first, and then it'll work. Right? So that's the piece that most people, well, that a lot of people sometimes don't get. They don't do that step. They don't get the list. They don't write the letters. And if you don't do that, I mean, people are not just going to magically know that you want to buy properties and knock on your door. Right? So, and then the offers, obviously the offers are important, because a good offer, a great offer made in the right way can really make a huge difference in your acceptance rate. And we'll talk about that in detail. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to basically ease you into a couple of these steps, a little bit more, and then we still have the rest of the weekend to go into them in much more detail. And actually, I wanted to focus on one of them more than anything, which is actually finding the area. As I said, we're having a little technical issues. That's why I wanted to do a demonstration again, just like it did.